Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Well, this video is going to be the last part of the Demon Slayer Hashira training arc. And if you haven't watched the previous parts of Hashira training arc, then please check out the links in the description. In the last part, we saw Tanjiro complete his training under the stone Hashira, Gyomi. Now, the story starts with Genya thinking about Gyomi while eating. Genya thinks Gyomi is a good person. However, he remembered that once Gyomi said he wouldn't make Genya his successor because he had no talent. But when Gyomi found out Genya was eating demons, he made him his disciple. Genya tells Tanjiro that Gyomi introduced him to Shinobu-san for a checkup and treatment, but she always makes disgusted face and scolds him. Genya asks Tanjiro why he didn't tell him about Shinobu-san, since Tanjiro seems familiar with her. Tanjiro says it's not like that. If he couldn't use breathing techniques, then she would have treated him the same way. Tanjiro tells Genya not to worry because Shinobu-san must be concerned about his condition and will treat his body properly. Then, Tanjiro asks Genya to visit Gyomi after finishing his food, but Genya says he hasn't completed his stone training by moving it across the town, so he need to do it first. Then suddenly, Inosuke starts making fun of Genya for not using breathing techniques. This leads to a heated argument, where Inosuke and Genya start fighting. Tanjiro tries to calm them down. He insists Genya to come with him because he needs to talk about Genya's big brother, the Wind Hashira. The next day, Tanjiro goes to Zenitsu and asks him about the boulder training. Zenitsu says he still can't move the boulder. Then Tanjiro informs Zenitsu that he is going to the next training, and he asks Zenitsu if he is okay or not because he hasn't talked to him for a while. However, Zenitsu ignores this and wishes Tanjiro good luck for his training and asks if Tanjiro is only there to tell him what he need to do. Tanjiro gets worried and asks Zenitsu if everything is alright and if he can help. Zenitsu thanks Tanjiro for his gesture, but he asks Tanjiro to focus on his training because he has something important he needs to do. If you don't know why Zenitsu is acting weird, then I have something to tell you. Well, it's just because of a past incident when Zenitsu received a letter about his teacher, the former Thunder Hashira named Jigoro, where the letter informed that Jigoro killed himself in a very painful way, which made Zenitsu very sad and emotional. In the next scene, we see Tanjiro thinking about Zenitsu and Nezuko while going to his next training place. He worries about Nezuko that she might be feeling lonely because she has been under someone else's care for a long time. Finally, Tanjiro arrives at the Water Hashira Gyu's house for his training, but when he enters the building, he got shocked to see the Wind Hashira and the Water Hashira are fighting with each other. Tanjiro sees that they are not just training, they are actually using their respective breathing styles and engaged in a serious battle. However, their moves are so fast that Tanjiro can't follow them. During this fight, Sanemi uses his first form of wind breathing to attack, while Gyu defends himself with his sword by his sword to get a small crack. Then Gyu uses the fourth form of water breathing to counterattack Sanemi. Sanemi attacks again using the fifth form of wind breathing, and Gyu responds with the seventh form of water breathing, piercing raindrop. These two powerful attacks cause both Gyu's and Sanemi's wooden swords to break. Sanemi then says it's time to fight with their hands and fists until death. Listening this, Tanjiro steps in and tries to stop their fight. He tells them they can't kill each other, but this makes Sanemi furious, and he shouts at Tanjiro and informs Tanjiro that he wasn't allowed to get near them. He further asks how he dared to peek in on them. Tanjiro tries to defuse the situation by suggesting they can have ohagi or something else to eat. He promised to make enough to fill their stomachs, but this only makes Sanemi angrier, and he accuses Tanjiro of making fun of him. Tanjiro apologizes and insists he's serious. Then he asks if Sanemi likes ohagi. Tanjiro explains that when he was at Sanemi's house for training, he smelled the fragrance of mochi flour and ohagi. That's why he asked about it. However, Sanemi got angry and punches Tanjiro and throws him away. When Tanjiro wakes up, Gyu tells him that Sanemi has gone somewhere in an angry mood. Tanjiro asks Gyu why they were fighting. Gyu explains it was part of the Hashira training, as every Hashira has to train with the others. Tanjiro and Jiu continue their conversation while eating ohagi. Meanwhile, Sanemi is walking away, thinking about Tanjiro. Suddenly, Sanemi swings his hand and grabs something, but wait, it's the eye of a demon that was following a demon slayers to locate their headquarters. The scene switches to Yubishiki's mansion, where it's revealed that the demons have found the demon slayer headquarters, which is Yubishiki's house. But wait, here's a turning point. Muzan is there too. Yubishiki greets Muzan by saying, "So you are here. Nice to meet you," to which Muzan replies, "Yubishiki, you look horrible." This conversation shows that Yubishiki was already aware of Muzan's arrival. The Hashira training arc ends here, and next will be the Infinity Castle arc. We will start the Infinity Castle arc in the next video, so subscribe to our channel to know the complete story in detail. Until the next video, you can check out other anime episodes on our channel.